Thank you. We'll have our start in about 5 minutes.
That's what we are doing here. We are battling for the gold. Down to the final two teams of the Phase 4 Rugby Championships. Japan in the white, in the blue. The defending two-time champions, the GIO New South Wales Gladiators. Riley Bat and Yukinobu Ike in the middle. Away we go for goal. Riley Bat gets the ball clear. Ike fires the pass, and Ike now with the ball for Japan. And the goal inside 6 seconds. So away go Japan. So Simon Bartlett now will take it up for New South Wales. We hope you're enjoying the coverage online, fears4rugby.com.au/live. Riley back now. He's got it. Playing for gold here. It doesn't get any bigger, mate. So the ball now goes to Timon Meyer for Japan. Ike, the big tall giant, he wants it. The ball's already gets it, reaches the top. Ike now with the ball. Daisuke Ike trying to win his way through. Pass rolling back. Over the halfway line. It's a battle between back and Ike. 2-1 Japan. themselves back into it. Fires the pass. Ike to Ike. And the goal is there. So it is now 5-4. Margin 1, just over 6 to play. It's moving.
Just shows you how important it is for your support staff on the bench to be watching all these little things like shot clock and game clock. Make sure that there's a mistake made and you jump on it straight away and let the referees know your own interest.
Yeah, exactly. You want it all to go right.
So the play continues. Ike now for Japan. Fires it long and strong. And Yukinobu Ike now at the line, bang goes Edmo. He tries to stop him. Away goes Ike. Now he's got some dramas. He's just outside the key. And great work there, George Hucks. Take us through that play.
Yeah, great defence. They put the offence over the end line without scoring, and that's a turnover.
So great to have it here at Netball Central. Plenty of noise, plenty of atmosphere here for this gold medal game. New South Wales going for 3 consecutive titles. Now Andrew Edmondson on the charge for the GIO New South Wales Gladiators. Work to do. Ball back to Riley Batt. Smashes through the defensive wall and gets the goal. Brilliant stuff, Riley Batt. That's why he plays for Australia. That's why he's one of the dominant players to watch in wheelchair rugby. Steve Rugby.
He got smashed from both sides. I don't know, he held onto the ball.
Play continues now. Japan with the ball with Ike. Pops the little pass. And Ike now goes. Daisuke Ike scores the goal for Japan. 6-5, the margin 1. 5:05 left in this first term. It is flying. So New South Wales now with the ball. Bartlett onto Batt down the sideline. Great work from Andrew Edmondson. Nice pass. Riley Batt finds Simon Bartlett. Here come the Gladiators again. And the margin back to 2. 7-5. Gold medal on the line. As Japan now will restart play. Gives it to Ike. Ike over to Ike. Ike now up the middle, over the quarter line, into space. Dangerous player. Beautiful pass. Ike to Ike. Ike back to Ike. And the goal is there. 7-6. Japan down by 1 now. 4:43 left, first term of the gold medal game. Wherever you may be watching it online, we hope you're enjoying it. fierce4rugby.com.au/live. And now Riley Batt charges over the halfway line. And he goes for another goal, Steve Rebellion.
How did Riley get out of that corner over there?
He only needs a very fine gap and he's gone.
So Japan now will restart play. Amai gives it across to Ike. Ike tries to give the ball across court. Now to Ike. Ike's got some traffic to do. Haidahumi Wakayama tries to stop it. Ball across to Ike. It's going to find Tomoki Amai, and the goal is there.
We got a wheel change for Daisuke.
So Ike gets the cookie changed, and it's 8-7. And Simon Bartlett now will reset for New South Wales. So that change has been made. Away we go. Bartlett now onto Edmondson. Edmondson onto Batt. Batt in that defensive key. Tries to get out of it. Brilliant work from Daniel Holt in defence. Batt, bullet pass across court. Bartlett gets smashed by Ike. Now he gets smashed by Ike. Bat's found a way somehow through the gap, trying to spin, trying to turn, pivot, gives it across. Can't find Edmondson. Now he can. Andrew Edmondson pops the pass. New South Wales regroup. Brilliant stuff, George Hucks. Now the ball goes across to Riley Bat. Superb goal, George Hucks. That's great stuff from New South Wales.
Oh yeah, well, took the hit, kept control and reached another day.
So what a thrilling start to this gold medal game. 3:49 to go before quarter time, and it's New South Wales, the two-time defending champs. They're trying to emulate the Chicago Bulls and the Hawthorn Hawks to go three-peat. It's 9-7.
Both of them would like Riley Bat.
Plenty of Australian representation right across that New South Wales side, and this is the Japanese national side. They're rated 3 in the world. Australia number 2 and the United States number 1, but we are the defending champs heading into Rio. So a massive chance for gold in Rio in a little while. Now Edmondson and Bartlett just get themselves settled. Daniel Holt as well. So Shin Nakazato now for Japan, number 11. Up the middle goes the big guy. Straight over the halfway line. Shin Nakazato goes hard, goes strong. Can't quite find the line. And there's a reaching call there. George Hucks, take us through that one, mate.
Yeah, when it gets to the front court and they're near the goal line, you just want to have that last shot, that ditch effort of getting at the ball. There is no cost to that because you go to the bin, they're going to score anyway.
So Riley Bat just to spend some time on the sideline. Power play for Japan coming up, Steve Rebellion.
He didn't touch him, ref. Was the call from behind us.
So, like any great sporting event, the crowd playing a massive part. And Shin Nakazato now gives across to Ike. Ike now with the ball. Slowing down the clock, 27 seconds on the shot clock, 3:22 on the game clock. And away goes Daisuke Ike for the goal. 9-8, the margin is 1. Here come New South Wales, the defending champs. They're going to want to hold on to that gold medal as tightly as they can. Riley Bat gives the ball across court. Back inside to Bat. Beautiful pass, Andrew Edmondson. But it's Bat that goes through. Big support for Riley Bat.
Very good give and go.
10-8, George Hucks. How do you see this game at the moment?
Well, just got to keep that ascendancy. Keep going with the goal for goal.
So the play now to Ike for Japan over the quarter line. Now finds himself onto halfway. Daisuke Ike left and right. Beautiful moves, and the goal is there. So 10-9 now the score. 3 minutes exactly, first term. Ball comes in for New South Wales. Bartlett across to Riley Bat. Bat fires the pass. Andrew Edmondson gets it. You beauty. What a great goal. He's been a superstar right across this 3-day period. And he's really lifting for the gold medal when it counts, Andrew Edmondson. And the ball now to Noromatsu. Saya Noromatsu for Japan. Going hard and strong up the middle. Nakazato with the ball. Noromatsu now. He gets the ball and scores the goal. So 11-9, margin 2. Now it's 1 after that Noromatsu goal. 11-10, 2:40 left on the clock. Riley Bat now inside the defensive key. Tries to get around it, tries to lift, pops the pass across. Brilliant stuff. Simon Bartlett, 2 bounces, picks it up. Edmo gets it. Now he pops the pass. Miracle ball. Brilliant goal. New South Wales. Andrew Edmondson, you take a bow, sir. That was superb, Steve Rebellion.
He was under some pressure, wasn't he? He knew the big hit was coming, got a good pass away. You know, there's a rumour going around the teams that Shin Nakazato's mohawk can puncture a tyre.
That's why we employ you, Steve, to give those sort of fun facts. That's very true. There's probably a fair amount of cash spent on it to keep it that sharp. As the man in question has the ball, Shin Nakazato, cross to the halfway line, inside the attacking quarter. Now tries to burrow his way through, tries to zip, and the goal is there. So the margin now is 2 points, becomes 1 point. So now Bartlett has it for New South Wales. Trying to go strong for the Gladiators. Good pass over the head, Riley Bat to that man, Andrew Edmondson. Normally it's him with a free pass. But it's Edmo that gets the goal. George Hucks, this is some classy stuff from the Gladiators.
Yeah, the 2-pointers have started so well in this game, which is absolutely what New South Wales needed to get off on the right foot.
So Japan now on the attack through Ike. Ike across to Shin Nakazato. The man with the sharpest haircut gets the goal. And the margin is back to 1, 13-12, just under 2 to play. First period of this gold medal game. We hope you're enjoying. If you're watching it here live at Netball Central or online, fierce4rugby.com.au/live. Ball goes across clear from Bart to Edmo, and Andrew Edmondson gets the goal for the Blues. 14-12, the hometown heroes. They're on fire so far in this gold medal game. Nakazato now trying to get out of some traffic, trying to work his way around. And the penalty is called. George, take us through that call.
Yeah, it's one of those hands fouls. They're a little bit sloppy, a little bit overexcited. Maybe save it for another day.
I blame Jono for that. Just talking up the excitement, mate. You're having your effect on the players.
Oh, sorry, I'll be Barry boring for you. We're playing for goal here, Steve. It goes across to Ike, and he scores the goal. So 14-13 now, just over 90 seconds to go in this first period. It's being played at a frenetic pace as New South Wales give the ball across court to Riley Batt. Good pass from Simon Bartlett. Now brilliant in defence. Bartlett, here goes Riley Batt over the halfway line, and he's going to get another one. And the goal now there to New South Wales makes it 15-13. Noromatsu now for Japan. Fires the ball across. Nakazato now gives the ball across to Ike. Ike in the space. Bang goes Haidahumi Wakayama into Riley Batt. And Ike now has the ball, slowing down the clock. 27 seconds on the show clock. 1:06 on the game clock. Now Ike resets. Tries to have a crack at the line. And just tries to get around Shin Nakazato in defence. Brilliant stuff. Tries to get around Edmo. The pass from Ike to Nakazato. And the goal is there to Japan. George Hucks, unbelievable pace. Plenty of talent here tonight, mate.
Yeah, it's who blinks first.
So the ball now across court. Simon Bartlett, good pass to Edmo. Edmo down the court. Back to Simon Bartlett. Bartlett will score the goal. Brilliant stuff. And the goal is there to New South Wales. The Gladiators now lead by 2 with 40 seconds to go. Steve Rebellion, this game, it's flying.
Yeah, and it's really interesting to watch the tactics now, George, to see how they break up the last half minute. How quickly do you want to score?
So the ball now to Ike, George.
Yeah, he just really wants to finish out this quarter in a controlled manner.
So now the ball for Japan. They've got it through Ike. Ike on the quarter line. Trying to go. 14 seconds left on the clock. First period. 10 seconds now on the game clock. Moves across court. Fires the pass. Shin Nakazato. And just soaks up enough time. And the goal is there with 3 seconds left on the shot clock and 2.6 left on the game clock. So not much time for New South Wales. You think the score will remain the same. The ball goes down court. Out of bounds. Ladies and gentlemen, we've played one period of the gold medal game, and it's the Gladiators, the defending champs. They lead it by 1 point, 16 points to 15. Steve Rebellion, what did you make of that first term?
Well, that's the most pressure that the Japanese team's been under, I think, for one quarter. For New South Wales to be leading by 1, having been beaten by 5 only yesterday by Japan. I think it's, augurs well for the rest of the match, but a slightly nervous start, I thought, from Japan, George.
Yeah, it was really set by New South Wales early. Simon Bartlett started, full steam, and they got that ascendancy, and give them a chance to keep things going, goal for goal, get the quarter going in a good fashion. And for New South Wales, not having the bench that Japan have, it was a vitally important way to start the game.
George, out of that New South Wales side, they've started brilliantly. Who were some of the players, apart from Riley Batt, that were impressing you the most?
Well, it was really a tale of the 2-pointers. Simon Bartlett and that just really, he had a bit of a soft one where the ball come off his hands, but he'd basically got two balls and turned them over on behalf of New South Wales. So I actually think it was a tale of how well the 2-pointers started the game.
And Andrew Edmondson. He has been on fire for 3 days right across this tournament. Both brilliant in support and attack. He really adds another cog to this already strong team.
Yeah, he does. Just the ability to play strong with the ball, protect it under pressure, and the surety of, you know, being able to pass the ball around.
And George, does Riley have to play every minute for New South Wales to have a chance?
Oh, in this game, he really does. But he's a legitimate machine these days, and I think his fatigue factor will not be the difference in this game. It's the ability of his support crew to actually play up to the maximum level that they can.
So Steve Rebellion out of that Japanese team. We're about to start the second quarter. Who in that side really impressed you so far from Japan?
I think when you talk about Japan, you talk about the team and their structure and their discipline. It's quite often that nobody stands out above somebody else because they're all such even contributors. So
Shimakawa now. Shimichi Shimakawa fires hard and goes at the line. And the goal is there. So the margin now is 1 point, 17-16, 7:45. We're in the second period of 4. This is the gold medal game for the Fierce 4 Rugby National Championships. The ball to Riley Batt, good pass across court. Riley Batt trying to get through some traffic, and he's there. So the goal is there. So there's been a couple of changes. Number 20 is on for Japan. That's Takahisa Yamaguchi, and Shinichi Shimakwa in number 13 for Japan. And the ball now to Ike. Ike there, strong first turn from him, finds a gap, tries to get through. And the goal is there. So 18-16 becomes...
penalty goal called.
18-17, courtesy of a penalty goal. So now New South Wales with the ball. That's Andrew Edmondson just inside the key. Gives the ball across to Riley Batt. Here come the Gladiators. Nice pass. Riley Batt finds Edmondson. Edmondson goes bang into Shimakawa. Manages to fire the pass. And Dickie V gets the goal. And it now becomes 19-17. That margin too, Steve Rebellion.
Yeah, there's a couple of centimetres in that one. George, do you want to explain to those watching online and those here maybe about how the penalty goal works?
Well, what happens if the player causes a violation as you're going over the goal line, and quite often it's a reach in to try to get a turnover, but they award the goal because they don't want to disadvantage you for the defensive error. So they award the goal and play continues on.
So now back to the action. It's 19-18. The Gladiators, they lead by 1. Voris gives the ball across court. Edmondson now inside that key, trying to get to the quarter line. Has a bit of trouble with the Japanese defence. Shimakawa giving him a few headaches. Now the ball comes across. Good pass. Riley Batt in open court. And he'll do it again. 2018, the margin back to 2 for the defending champs.
Bit of blind faith there shown in Riley's ability to get through the skinny gap.
So
it's not blind.
Shimakawa now gives the ball across court to Ike. Ike now fires the ball long. And it's Takahisa Yamaguchi. He's got the ball. And he goes backwards. Big call for New South Wales. George Hucks, it went their way.
Yeah, great follow-up hit. Would have put the player out of court, so he had to call the timeout to save the turnover, but it's still great to take a timeout off of the team.
So it's been a great tournament right across 3 days, and this is the game, the Everest, the gold medal game. Who goes with gold, who goes with silver? Will it be New South Wales 3 times in a row, or will a new champion emerge in Japan as Shimakawa goes hard at the line and gets the goal? So now the margin goes back to 1, and it's 20-19, 6.5 to play. Dickie V gives the ball across to Edmo. Edmo to the quarter line, goes bang into Shimakawa. Edmo tries to find a way to get the pass away, bounces it once, gives the ball away. Good catch, Riley Batt. Riley Batt's got Hayatahumi Yokohama on his tail, and he gets away from him. And the goal is there to Riley Batt, so the margin back to 2 for the Gladiators. And now they reset. The ball goes across court. Now Shimakawa. Shimakawa now tries to get around Dickie Voris. Gary Croker's on for New South Wales. The ball goes across court to EK. EK fires long. Finds it long and strong. And Haidahumi Wakayama scores the goal. And the margin now is getting closer for Japan. So 21-20, just over 6 to play before half time. Dickie V gives it to Edmo. Edmo now at the quarter line, passes to the internal quarter line. And the ball to Riley Batt. He's going to slow up the clock here. Plenty of time on the shot clock. A little bit of time on the game clock. And he goes through for the goal. So the margin back to 22-20. 5:49 left on the clock as EK now with the ball for Japan. He now goes forward to the quarter line. Gets around Dickie Voris. Good work from the defensive wall of Japan. EK tries to find the pass. Can Japan get the ball? You better believe they can. And it's Shamakawa that gets the goal. So it goes back to 22-20. Steve Rebellion, how do you see this game so far?
Yeah, it had to be a hard push from Shimakawa to catch that one. And a tyre change coming up for Daisuke Ike.
So it looks like there's some changes for New South Wales coming up. Simon Bartlett on the bench, Ben Luday, so too Daniel Holt, he's warming up as Riley Batt gets the ball for the Gladiators and he tries to get out of that key. Over the quarter line, hard and strong, gives the ball across, Andrew Edmondson, support play, brilliant. I called him the Terry Lamb of wheelchair rugby, I'll call it him again, Steve Rebellion. He's brilliant in support as always.
You know, the exciting thing is that in a couple of years we're going to have not just Japan, not just Australia, but, you know, plenty of the world's best here for the World Championships. Sydney's going to host it in 2018. Very exciting. Yeah,
that's a massive announcement, George Hucks. What does that mean for this sport in this country?
To be able to showcase the highest level of rugby in your backyard and show everybody what you do is just, I can't say how great it is. I was a part of the Sydney 2000 Paralympics and just that ability for people to see the sport at the highest level, we can only be thankful.
So a great announcement for wheelchair sports in this country and we look forward to those championships. So now let's get back to this gold medal game. It's a 1-point game. The advantage goes at the moment to the Gladiators. 23-22, 5:09 left, second term. And the ball is right in front of us, I think. Tomoki Amai will probably inbound it in just a moment. There seems to be some subs. Let's go through the 4. Riley Batt in number 3. Andrew Edmondson in 8. And Daniel Holt is in 9. And Simon Bartlett in 11. The ball goes to EK. EK now for Japan over the halfway line. Passes the ball and Tomoki Amai is there on the loose ball and goes through for the goal. So 23-22 becomes 23 all.
Yeah, that's the equalising goal, the turnover from the outlet pass from New South Wales. And Japan made sure to convert it. They look a bit more settled in this second quarter.
So I know with that lock-up of score, Daryl Wingard's heart just missed a beat because we might be going to overtime. He loves overtime, Pete. 23-23, 4:43 left, second term. Still plenty of time in this game. And the penalty has been called. George Hucks, take us through that one.
Yeah, stole the ball and then called the timeout to keep the control, and that was very timely and smart call. Yeah, that was what you want to do. Get the possession and reset.
EK with the ball, gives it to EK just on that quarter line. Moves it beautifully for Japan. There's Haidahumi Wakayama, brilliant in defence. It allows a gap for EK to get through. Brilliant stuff from Haidahumi Wakayama. And it's Daisuke Ike that scores the goal, and it gives them the lead, 24-23, 4:30 left. Bartlett now with the ball for New South Wales. Good pass in from Edmo. Bartlett gives it back to Riley Batt, spins and pivots around, tries to create a gap. Daniel Holt and Bartlett create the hole. Brilliant stuff. Riley Batt through, and the goal is there. And we're all locked up, 24 apiece, 4:16 to go. Second period, Steve Rebellion.
Yeah, just watch the outlet. Always goes to Ike. Well, not this time. I was going to say, it's like having Nick Naitanui in the ruck. He's just such a tall figure. Up goes the right hand, but not that time. A little variation.
Haidahumi Wakayama scores the goal. And it gives Japan the lead narrowly by 1, 25-24. You're watching the gold medal game of the 2016 Fierce 4 Rugby National Championships. We hope you're enjoying the coverage, whether it's here at Netball Central or online, as Riley Batt now takes the ball and goes for the line. Brilliant stuff from Riley Batt. 25-24 becomes 25 apiece. Ike gives it to Ike. Now Japan pivot the ball, try to get it away, long pass. Ike, the big giant man, goes inside the quarter, bang! Goes Tomoki Amai and Andrew Edmondson, and they just slow the clock up now, Japan. 24 seconds on the show clock. Goal is there to Japan. 26-25, they hold the lead, but for how long? Bartlett gives the ball across. Andrew Edmondson now. New South Wales on the charge. Gives the ball across. Riley Batt, that man again. He's feeding him everywhere. And he finds himself right place, right time once again, George Hucks.
Yeah, that controlled long pass. The two-pointers are playing very, very well. It gives Riley a chance to get into the open court. They can reel in the defence and then pop the ball over.
So, Steve Rebilliard, George Hucks and myself, John O'Farr in commentary. We hope you're enjoying the coverage. Ike gives it across court. Ike now. The ball charges forward for Japan. Fires it long and strong. Ike, the big giant, takes it one-handed. Soaks up some time. 28 seconds on the show clock. And 3 minutes 15 on the game clock. He goes through for the goal. So the lead and the advantage goes one more time to Japan. 27-26, but here come the Gladiators. The ball to Riley Batt. Good pass inbound. Riley Batt to the quarter line. Penalty called. George Hucks, take us through it.
Yeah, Riley set himself by taking the defence long, so that opens the court up, and trust yourself to beat the opponents, which he does on most occasions. But they followed up with a foul trying to get the ball. So
Daniel Holt on the court for New South Wales. He's been brilliant in defence over the last 3 days for the Gladiators. Ball comes in court for Bartlett, onto Edmondson. Now he's inside that attacking key. Edmondson tries to go for the line, and does. And the goal is there. We're 27 apiece. 3 minutes to go before half-time.
Riley Batt just keeping an eye on Daisuke Ikizaki, who can come out of the penalty box in a moment.
So the ball from Amai to Ike. Ike now charges at the line. Here goes Ike, he's back on the court. Ike across court, good hands. Ike goes for the goal. And a massive collision there between Riley Batt and Hidehumi Wakayama, but it doesn't stop the goal. And Bartlett shivvies, gives the ball across now to Riley Batt, over the top, intelligent pass. That man again, Edmo, strolls through for a great goal. We're back level, 28 apiece. So we're just before half-time. This is the gold medal game at the Fierce 4 Rugby Championships for 2016. Ike now has the ball for Japan. He goes across the quarter line, now to the halfway line. Hidehumi Wakayama follows him like a little Jack Russell, and he gives the ball across court to Ike. And the goal is there. Japan have the lead, 29-28, 2:33 left on the clock. Bartlett now with the ball for New South Wales. Now for Riley Batt. Batt tries to go through. Beats Ike. Gives the ball across to his best mate, Andrew Edmondson. Oh, Steve Rebilliard. Champagne wheelchair rugby.
Yeah, Batt and Edmondson, what a great combination. They're worth more than the sum of their parts, I think. George, you're looking at Japan with 12 in their squad. New South Wales can just call on 10. Is there going to be any question of fatigue for you for New South Wales late in the game?
Yeah, the ability of rotating the bench for New South Wales is going to be, I think, the decider in the end. It's not so much Riley, it's the two's ability to be able to push out against trouble and keep the ball moving.
So the ball now, speaking of that combination, it's Riley Batt and it's Andrew Edmondson. Once again combining brilliantly. We're 30 apiece. Darryl, call the venue. We might have to be here for another couple of hours. So Tomoki Amai now with the ball for Japan. Gives it across to Ike. Now to Ike. Inside for Japan. Outside that defensive quarter. Now tries to get there. Gets to the quarter line. Spins beautifully around Riley Batt. Ike to Ike. Ike inside the attacking quarter. Goes hard for the line and gets the points. And it's 31-30 with 1 3/4 left to play in this second term first half. Andrew Edmondson, middle court, tries to get around, pops the pass. Simon Bartlett waits for it. Here comes Ike. Now there might be some trouble. New South Wales needs support. It comes in the form of Andrew Edmondson. Edmondson just inside that quarter line. Beautiful defensive work from Simon Bartlett. Here comes Daniel Holt. He's stopping the force. He's trying to create a path. Riley Batt on the tail. Here goes Edmo, left and right. Brilliant stuff, Daniel Holt. The goal is there to Edmo. Daniel Holt take a bow. That was brilliant in defence, and that just shows defence is just as good as attack in this game, George Hucks.
Yeah, what a well worked out goal.
It was interesting, George, because Riley was stuck for a long time down on the defensive end.
Yeah, your ability to keep control in that situation matters so much.
Good pass back in court to Ike. Now to Daisuke Ike, slows up the clock, under a minute to play. Needs support, gets it through Ike. Ike goes for the line, slows up the shot clock. And just flirts with the goal line, and the goal is there. So 32-31, Japan have the lead. 51 seconds before half-time. Riley Batt gives the ball across court. Simon Bartlett finds it. Bartlett goes all the way. Edmo says, go on, go yourself, son, and get a goal. So it's 32 apiece, 47 left in this first half. So the ball now to Japan. Amai gives the ball across now. Haidahumi Wakayama gives it across to Yukinobu Ike. Ike now to the quarter line. Long and strong over halfway. Cruising it, slowing down the clock. Now he needs some support. Imai's just on his right-hand side. Haidahumi Wakayama's just on his left. He's trying to create a path for Yukinobu Ike. Ike pops the pass across to Daisuke Ike. Ike now slows down the clock. 22 seconds, no time for the shot clock. Ike just flirts around with the sideline, goes across. Now he tries to go across the quarter line. 13 seconds on the clock, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Needs a miracle here. Lifts. Ike pops the pass. Backwards goes Ike, and the goal is there. Brilliant stuff from Japan. 4 seconds left, 33-32.
They left nothing on the shot clock.
There's still time if they're good enough.
New South Wales, have they got time? No, the pass goes begging from Riley Batt, and now Ike goes for the line. Runs out of time. The margin is still 1, but we are at half-time in the gold medal game. We're in a thriller, 33-32, Japan v New South Wales. We'll be back very shortly. Japanese by 1. And now they fire the ball inbound across to Ike. Ike now there to Shamakawa. Shamakawa now has the ball. Haidahumi Wakayama working well in defence. It's now Shamakawa, now inside the attacking half. Gets to the quarter line. Now he tries to get around Riley Batt. Shamakawa still, loose ball, manages to regather. Gets the ball back. Shamakawa goes hard for the line. Got to get past Riley Batt. Can't quite get that pass away. Haidahumi Wakayama onto Ike. Ike, the tall giant, gets over there. And Steve Robilia, the Japanese, have started well. The margin now 2.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep an eye, as everybody should in this third quarter, the number of turnovers, because the longer it stays tight, the more pressure it is to convert every possession into a goal. Turnovers, the later the game goes, the more crucial they are.
And the goal there to Riley Batt for New South Wales brings the margin back to 1. So Japan in front by just the 1 goal at the moment. Tomoki Amai will now take the ball up for Japan. So the ball goes across court to Ike. Ike now tries to fire the pass. And there it is to Shamakawa. And Shamakawa for Japan. Zips and moves and lefts and rights, and the penalty's called. George Hucks, take us through that call there.
Yeah, Shamakawa was reeling the ball up quite, under control. So Riley just had a dip just to see if he could get something going with the ball. And, it's that, not only the pressure Riley puts on the ball, it's the implied pressure that he brings. Just by him being around you, it makes you a little bit nervous. So, you don't got to wait until he's got the hand in there. You tend to cough stuff up that you might not normally.
So the ball now will come inbound. There's a change of wheel for Simon Bartlett. And Tomoki Amai right in front of us gives the ball to Ike. Ike now to Shamakawa. Shamakawa goes around Brett Boylan, the new man on the court in number 5 for New South Wales. So Shamakawa just soaking up the clock, plenty of time. And the goal is scored there, 6:53 left on this game clock.
George, in basketball we talk about, good fouls. That foul that Riley Batt gave away, there wasn't much to lose when he did the hands foul.
The only thing you don't want is Riley in the sin bin and then having to inbound, because in these lineups that gives defensive advantage, because Riley's off the court. When he inbounds, he has to inbound to lower players, so you do have to be careful of how often he will give himself up off to be in the sin bin.
So Shamakawa gives the ball to Ike. Ike tries to go for the line, and there's the goal.
It'll be New South Wales' ability to keep up that pressure to allow them to get the score back.
So the ball comes loose and Riley Batt's managed to catch it. Here come New South Wales. The margin now 1 after that goal, 36-35. 6:23 left on this game clock. So now Japan will have the ball and they will try and play it from their defensive key. So now the ball comes into Ike. Ike, lazy little pass. Can Shamakawa get it? On the chase, on the hunt, gets the ball, drags it in. Great goal to Japan. And the margin now is 2, 37-35, just over 6 to play. Brett Boylan for New South Wales. Gives it to Andrew Edmondson. Edmondson, Daniel Holt, brilliant in defence. Edmo to the quarter line. Brett Boylan chasing in support. Edmo now passed, and he goes inside the quarter. Goes hard for the line. And
great coast to coast.
Edmondson, coast to coast. That's a very good, well-worked goal by New South Wales.
Brilliant stuff from the Gladiators. And now Japan respond pretty quickly. Ike now to Shamakawa. Shamakawa goes through for the goal. So 38-36.
New South needs some adjustments so they can take away that long ball. Japan are actually getting a quite easy long ball regularly. So just need to adjust, make sure somebody's out there, put a bit of pressure on him.
So Brett Boylan with the ball. Now to Riley Batt. The determination on his face shows very clearly. Riley Batt to the halfway line. Couple of bounces. And he zips away and scores the goal. Plenty of support for the Gladiators here at Netball Central. And it's great to see the Japanese team in the tournament for the first time. They've been brilliant over this 3-day period. Both games here on show court and court number 1 right across the 3 days. Tomoki Amai gives the ball to Shamakawa now. Shamakawa now inside that defensive key, tries to get around. And beautiful work there from Haidahumi Wakayama in defence. Pops the pass to Ike. Ike tries to get around Edmondson. Riley Batt goes smash and bang into him. Ike now has the ball. Japan on the attack. Pops the pass across. Shinichi Shamakawa. Brilliant stuff from Amoki in defence. And Shamakawa goes through. Great work from Tomoki Amai in defence, but it's Shinichi Shamakawa scoring the goal for the Japanese, and it's Boylan now to Edmondson. Edmondson, play continues. This game, it's never relenting, never stopping. Andrew Edmondson on the charge to the quarter line. Gives the ball now to Riley Batt. Gets to the quarter line. Brilliant work from Brett Boylan in cover defence. And Riley Batt scores the goal. The margin is 1, 39-38, 5:03 left, third period. Here we go now. Amai gives the ball across to Shamakawa. Shamakawa down the sideline. Brilliant work from Haidahumi Wakayama in defence, preventing Boylan to get to him. And the goal is there now. Shamakawa. Steve Rebillard, 39-38 becomes 40-38. The margin 2.
Yeah, pretty mistake-free start to the third term from both teams. It's just goal for goal at the moment. Waiting for someone to make the crucial mistake, someone to step up and do something outstanding in defence.
New South Wales, George Hucks, they need a turnover. They're going to get some points here now from Riley Batt. And Riley Batt scores the goal. So, George, they really need a turnover here to bring that margin at least square or at least within 1.
Yeah, I'd won 1 before three-quarter time. It was just that little period finishing out the half-time that kind of just given that little bit of ascendancy.
So, Shamakawa now on the attack for Japan. And he goes through for the goal. So 41-39 the score, 4.5 left on this game clock in this third period. Boylan now has the ball for the Gladiators. Finds Edmondson in the key. Gives it now to Riley Batt. Riley Batt, brilliant work in defence from Brett Boylan. Edmondson's on the charge. Now Edmo with the ball over the quarter line. Brilliant stuff, Andrew Edmondson, and the goal is there. So 41-40, just over 4 to play. Ike fires long. Shamakawa, a couple of bounces. Gets it on the 3rd and 4th and scores the goal. So back and forth, George Hucks with goals.
They just need to be closer to that player on that long ball. That way it just makes the ball has to be perfect. It has to bounce and he has to get it. If you put yourself between him and the ball and with some closeness, you get a chance to get a tip or get a wheel on him and maybe get a turnover.
So the ball now to Edmondson and on to Batt. Batt's in the clear space.
Some of these passes look like there's so much risk attached to it, but they're so used to delivering them. You know, they're on the money 19 times out of 20.
Japan on the attack. Down the sideline, Shimakawa into open space. Riley Batt tries to get him, and the goal is there. Shinichi Shimakawa gets the goal for Japan, 43-41. The margin 2, under 4 to play in this third term. Brett Boylan now with the ball. Fires the pass across to Edmondson. Edmondson gets a one bounce ball to Riley Batt. Daniel Holt, brilliant in defence, leading the charge. Now Batt gives it across court. His mate Edmondson will finish it off. Brilliant stuff, that 1-2 combination in full force. 43-42, 3:45 left, third period. So now Japan with the ball to Ike. Ike to Shamakawa. Shamakawa twists, pivots, turns, gets around Riley Batt. Haidahumi Wakayama, brilliant in defence. Shamakawa now inside the quarter. Ball back to Ike, and Ike goes through and now tries to soak up as much time. About 20 seconds left on that game clock. And he just soaks up some more time. Now struggling with Brett Boylan. Boylan's doing his best to try and prevent this goal, but he can't quite get there, and the goal is there. So 44-42. Now the ball goes across court, and Edmo gives it to Riley Batt. The Batman scores the goal, and the goal is there. So now the margin 44-42. Looks like a tyre change for Mikinobu Ike. George Hucks, the pace of this third quarter, it is flying.
Yeah, I think it's got into a bit more of a rhythm this quarter. I think offensively they're getting the job, both teams, done with relatively ease. New South need to find a way of stepping up their defence in this next period of time. I think that will be the tale of what goes on in the end.
You mentioned in the Bronze game that the third period is like a premiership quarter. Is every quarter in this the premiership quarter, or is this the difference maker, the third period?
Yeah, the difference maker is how you finish out and start the quarters based on, you know, where you're at in the game. If it's an even for even game, it can be the whole difference.
So the margin is now 1. Japan on the attack, trying to get back that 2-point lead. Ike now, Yukinobu Ike outside the quarter. Ball to Shimichi Shamakawa. Shamakawa twists and turns. Brilliant work from Ike in defence. Shamakawa pops the pass. The tall giant scores the goal. And it's 45-43, 2:39 left. 2 points the margin, Steve Rebellion.
Yeah, better pressure from the New South Wales defence there. They forced them down to 6 seconds on the shot clock, and a softer goal coming for New South Wales.
Riley Batt, the goal scorer. So now Tomoki Amai for Japan. Now with the ball inbound. Ball goes across to Shamakawa. Shamakawa tries to get around Riley Batt. Fires the pass. Ike, the tall giant in the middle of the court. He gives an intelligent overhead pass. Brilliant stuff. Haidahumi Wakayama. Brilliant stuff to Shamakawa. Shamakawa back to Ike. And Ike just inside the defensive key. Tries to get there. Brett Boylan causing him all sorts of headaches. And there's a reach call, George Hucks.
Yeah, he called the reach while one of his players were out of the play, waiting for equipment. So it was probably unnecessary at the stage.
So the margin is now 1. 2 minutes to play in this third period. A few options now for New South Wales. They just need to keep that score to 1, and they're a massive chance. Once it gets to 2, it seems to be in control for Japan, Steve.
Yeah, a bit of extra tape going on for Riley Bat. 2:07 left in the term. Still Japan by 1. Nothing in it.
So Sayonara Matsu in 22 on for Japan. And he looks as though he's going to get the ball. So some real talent on the bench. Masayuki Haga in 4, Ike on 21, he's on the bench, and Takahisa Yamaguchi in 20. Speaking of talent, there's a man there with plenty of it. Shin Nakazato on to Ike. Ike now tries to find the pass, gets around Daniel Holt. Holt doing his best to slow up the play. But Daisuke Ike goes through for the goal. And with 1:43 left on the clock, it's 46-44 to Japan. So Brett Boylan now will start things for the Gladiators. He fires the pass into Riley Bat. Bat inside that defensive key. Ike giving plenty of headaches. Riley Bat manages to get the pass away. Brett Boylan with the pass. Beautiful ball back inside to Riley Bat. Brilliant pass to Andrew Edmondson. Edmondson now on the quarter line. New South Wales building. Gets the overhead pass. Andrew Edmondson take a bow. Brilliant goal. Riley Bat the scorer. 46-45, 1:26 left, third period. Ike now for Japan to the quarter line. Now needs to move brilliantly. Gives it and across to Shin Nakazato. Nakazato across to Ike. Daisuke Ike, Noramatsu working hard in defence. Ike now with the ball, flirting with that quarter line. Bouncing it, keeping the ball alive. Just slowing down the clock, 20-second shot clock, 1:05 game clock. Ike now with the ball, inside the quarter line. What's he going to do? Hidehumi Wakayama's brilliant in defence, so too Shin Nakazato. He directs Hidehumi Wakayama to the right and it creates the gap to the left. And Ike goes through for the goal, 47-45, margin back to 2. Edmondson, New South Wales needs something here. Fires the ball across to Riley Bat. Bat tries to get through the traffic, manages to give the ball to Brett Boylan. Boylan goes bang into Ike. Brilliant pass, Brett Boylan finds Andrew Edmondson, 5-8. And the goal is there, the margin is 1. We're over 30 seconds left in this third period. George Hucks, brilliant stuff here from the Gladiators.
Yeah, took the ball, kept control. We thought, you got nothing for me and we'll just do what I do. He's a wily old fox, been around, done this for many a year.
So, plenty of experience Brett Boylan brings to the New South Wales side. And there seems to be a change over here.
He goes back to replacing me in the 96 Paralympics when I broke my knee and came home a week before the big one. So that's what Brett Boylan's been doing for the last 20 plus years of rugby.
Did he have anything to do with that injury maybe?
No, luckily.
So we're back to the action now, and Sayonara Matsu in the line, goes across to Shin Nakazato. Nakazato fires the ball across, finds Ike. Noramatsu, brilliant in defence. Ike twists around, gets to the quarter line in space. Will he pass or go himself? He's got Shin Nakazato. Nakazato, brilliant in cover defence. Ike now flirts with the quarter line. Back inside, Daniel Holt tries to prevent another attack. Ball goes across now to Ike. Ike now just outside that quarter line. Now he goes inside the attacking quarter, around Edmo. And now the ball to Ike. Ike goes through for the goal. 48-46, 6.7 seconds. We're approaching three-quarter time. The pace is not relenting. Brett Boylan gives the ball to Riley Bat. Bat tries to get away. 5 seconds left on the clock. Has he got time? Miracle ball! Oh! Just short, so close. The pass from Riley Bat to Andrew Edmondson. That would have been one of the goals of the tournament. And folks, we're at three-quarter time and it's 48-46. We'll find out very, very shortly. We hope you're enjoying the coverage, whether it's here at Netball Central at Sydney Olympic Park or online, fierce4rugby.com.au/live. Away we go in the final turn. Bartlett gives the ball across. Riley Bat down the sideline. Now it's going to start to lift in a little bit of intensity. Riley Bat charges at the line. Brilliant work, Daniel Holt in defence. And the goal is there to Riley Bat. So here come the Gladiators. 48-47, 1 point the margin. And we're
One
only
turnover
10 seconds
now.
in. So they need a turnover now. The ball goes across now to Tomoki and Mai. Now to Ike. Ike goes through, tries to get around Riley Bat. Pops the pass across to Takeshi Shoji. Shoji gets smashed by Riley Bat. Is that what they need, the Gladiators?
Takeshi Shoji didn't like the call.
Yeah, that pressure on the ball. Yeah, Japan retained possession, but it gets next possession for New South Wales.
So now the Japanese, they start just short of the halfway line. Ike, the big giant man, pulls it in from the sky. Takeshi Shoji with the pass. Ike now down that sideline, just inside the quarter, on the quarter line. Zips around, tries to get around Riley Bat. Yukinobu Ike now with the ball. Twisting, turning, pivoting, swinging around. He's trying to go there, and he gets the goal. He did more pivoting than Ross from Friends in that particular play. And it's 49-47, 2 points the margin, 7:15 left, final term. Here come the Gladiators. The ball goes across now to Andrew Edmondson, down the sideline, goes bang into Tomoki Amai. Play continues. Edmo with the ball, needs to get the ball away. Daniel Holt doing well and brilliantly in defence. Sneakily, Riley Bat down that sideline. Andrew Edmondson for the line. Tries to go backwards, turning, twisting, needs to get the ball away. Can't quite see it, goes across over top to Riley Bat. And the ball and the goal is there. The margin is 1. We're under 7 minutes left. Gold on the line for the Fierce 4 Rugby Championships. Right here, right now. Japan through Ike. Ike now with the ball. Tries to go over the quarter line. Now finds himself on halfway. Inside the attacking quarter. Around Andrew Edmondson. Oh, Yukinobu Ike goes down.
Vertical penalty goal, but he had a chance of putting him into the cone. It would have been a turnover.
So that brings up 50 points to Japan. And it's 50 points to 48. And 2 points the margin. So 6:34 left on this game clock. Fourth period, gold on the line. So Riley Bat certainly was the wrecking ball on that occasion. So now New South Wales have the ball, and it goes to Bartlett onto Edmondson, and Edmondson inside the quarter. Daniel Holt tries to push away Takeshi Shoji. Brilliant stuff. Edmondson pops the pass across court. Simon Bartlett now needs support. He gets it through Riley Bat. Timeout called Riley Bat. George Hucks, take us through that.
Yeah, good timeout call by Riley. There was really surrounding defence on the ball, and the last thing they could do is get that hell ball or lose a loose ball with all the pressure on. So this way they keep possession and get to live another day.
So we've had 17 games so far, played over 3 days. This is the one that matters, the gold on the line. Will it be New South Wales? Will it be Japan? The reaching call is made. So it's 2 points the margin, just over 6 to play, and Japan are in front, 50-48. Big chance here now for New South Wales. Simon Bartlett is about to get the ball. He's on the sideline. He fires the ball across court and gives it across to Riley Bat. Bat charges forward, left and right, turning nicely. And the goal is there to Riley Bat. The margin is only 1 now, 50-49, 6:07. New South Wales, the Gladiators, Steve, they just need a turnover to go their way, and we're all square.
Yeah, all credit to both teams since half-time. They have hardly made a mistake.
So
turnover's very thin on the ground.
Kano has Bartlett, Edmo and Holt around him. So Kazuhiko Kanu on in number 6 for Japan. Holt and Edmondson just trying to follow him. Holt moves up to the attacking part. The ball now goes to Shoji, onto Ike. Ike now just inside that defensive quarter. Needs to get out. Brilliant work from Kano in a defence. Ball goes across now to Ike. Ike now just past the halfway line. They need a chance here. Big problems for Japan. Riley Bat's causing most of it. Tries to get in there, reaching call. And there's still enough time in this game, George, to not really bring that frustration element into the game.
Yeah, they just need to stick their defence a little bit tighter when they've got them down the bottom. They're just letting that ball get open so they get up into the top court. They just need to hold that block a little bit longer and make them pass the ball.
Yeah. Don't want to criticise the officials. I never do. But did that call look a bit 50-50 on Riley, that reaching?
Depends upon which side of the bench you're sitting on.
Yeah. Which side are you on, George?
With my poor eyes, I say 50-50.
So splinters to my right, George Hucks. Crowd certainly felt that it should have gone the way of Riley Batt. So now Ike with the ball, just outside that defensive quarter, charges at the line. And the shot clock counts down to 2 seconds. Geez, they really used every second of that. And the goal is there to Japan. So the margin 2 now, 5-13. Here come the Gladiators. Good pass in there from Edmo. Now Edmo on the charge. Bartlett got the ball in court. Edmo with the pass. Brilliant stuff. Simon Bartlett. Great stuff. He was stuck against the wall and managed to find a way through. And popped the pass across. Brilliant stuff from Andrew Edmondson. That margin back to 1. 51-50. 5:01 left in this game, in this tournament. Kazuhiko Kanu now for Japan. Moves across to the quarter line. Bounces once, over halfway, inside the attacking quarter. Now inside the key. Has a bit of drama. Reaches over the top. Ike gets the ball. That long pass goes over the top of Riley Batt. And the goal is there. So 52-50. The margin back to 2. 4:43 left on the game clock. Now here come the Gladiators through Edmo. Edmo tries to get around one. Finds Riley Batt. Batt now charges at the line. Goes over the quarter to the halfway line. Down the sideline. Bang into Ike. And over for a goal. Margin back to 1. 52-50. New South Wales, they need that turnover desperately.
It's time now.
They've got to start stepping up now. They need to turn that ball. Ike, that'll make it hard with his height. Ike tries to get around Simon Bartlett and Holty. Ball goes across court. Kazuhiko Kanu over the head pass. It goes out of bounds. That is right there, George Hucks.
Now is the moment.
That's what they needed.
This is big. Must convert.
That is why you're the coach of one of the celebrity teams, with insight like that. Now New South Wales, this place will explode if they score. Riley Batt on the charge, just outside the quarter line. Brilliant work from Edmondson and Simon Bartlett in defence. Riley Batt charges at the line, 52-51. Riley Batt needs a goal. Brilliant stuff now from Edmondson and Bartlett. Batt tries to keep the ball, finds the hole, can't quite get it. Chance on that left-hand side, fires the gap, back to Edmondson, goal! New South Wales, they are back! And we are all locked up, 52 all. Brilliant stuff from the Gladiators. Oh, this game, it just keeps giving. And now Ike, ball comes loose. So, George Hucks, you called it. The time is now. They listen.
Yeah, now that's the time's here again.
So Riley Batt. So a changeover for Japan. Ike comes on. Haidahumi Wakayama comes on. Takeshi Shoji and Kazuhiko Kanu go off. So 2-on-2 off for Japan.
About 45 minutes ago, you were talking about extra time.
I've been told to stay away from that. Big D doesn't want me to mention that word. But we are 52 apiece, and we are in the final term, and it's only 3.5 left. So you better make that call, Jenny Call. Ring this venue and tell them we need it longer. 52 all, 3:17.
So George, with just over 3 on the clock, how do you work the time? When you're in possession, what are you working out? How many possessions are left in the game?
Yeah, it's not about possession. It's really about ease of scoring versus defensive pressure. Now they just want to get Riley in as many bad positions as they can and make the other guys do more work with the ball.
So you know Japan are worried when they start soaking up the time. Good ball back inside to Riley Batt. Batt charging up the middle, over the halfway line. Look at him go! Riley Batt now inside the defensive quarter. Tries to get around this Japanese wall of defence. Riley Batt trying to find a way through. Daniel Holt looking brilliant in defence. Now Riley Batt tries to go around the quarter line, inside the defensive key, just on that left-hand side, finds a way, gets the goal. Brilliant stuff. Oh, this New South Wales side, they find a way. We're 53 all, 2.5 left. Darryl, call the venue. We're going to be here longer, son. Now it goes to Ike. Ike goes up the middle. Here comes Japan. New South Wales need a bit of a good luck. Passes the ball. Ike now. Japan now on the attack. 2:23 left on the clock. 26-second shot clock. Ball goes to Ike. Around the corner ball. Goes inside the defensive quarter. Now past Daniel Holt. Through the gap. Soaking up the time. 17 seconds on the shot clock. This is where Japan are going to have their advantage. And the goal is there. So New South Wales, they just need one of those turnovers to come their way. But they are the two-time defending champs. Edmondson gives the ball to Riley Batt. Now he's determined. Simon Bartlett working well in defence. Here comes Riley Batt over the halfway line. Finds Andrew Edmondson. Edmondson for the line. Can't quite get there. Ball back inside to Riley Batt. Now a chance exists again for New South Wales. 1:45 on the clock. 16-second shot clock. Now Riley Batt just outside that attacking key. Somehow finds a way. Zips through. Goes for the line. Can't quite get there. Gets there. Unbelievable stuff. Riley Batt scores the goal and we're locked up at 54 apiece.
He found a way to make it work.
Oh, goodness gracious me. This game has everything.
And Riley Batt's just called for an equipment break.
So we hope you're enjoying the action online. fierce4rugby.com.au/live or here at Netball Central. We are watching an absolute thriller. The Everest, the climax, the finish, whatever you want to call it, to the Fierce 4 Rugby Championships. Now Amai with the ball inside that corner pocket. Traps Japan. Reaching call. So take us through that one, George.
Yeah, obviously they just wanted to put maximum pressure on the ball.
So we need all of the fans here at Netball Central. New South Wales have a massive chance here. 1:15, coach's timeout called.
What was the call, George? And all that cacophony?
I'm looking and I'm watching and we'll work it out as soon as the refs do.
Oh, one of your best. One of your best. So we've got 1:14 left on this clock. 54 all. Oh. So I think there's a timeout to Japan. We're just having a meeting to our left-hand side of this broadcast position. The four in Bartlett, Batt, Holt and Edmondson are having a discussion in the middle, all contributing vocally. So come on boys, we've got this. The hometown heroes. Can they take the lead? Can they dare to dream? Now Bartlett
Come on,
has
New
the
South
ball.
Wales.
Ball goes across now to Edmondson. Edmondson has the ball. Gives the ball back to Riley Batt. Just over a minute to go in the game. Here comes Riley Batt down the sideline. Brilliant pass. Play on is the call. Edmondson with the ball. Goes into the wall of defence. Equipment check called.
Got the equipment.
Under a minute to play. It's still 54 all. And the change over the wheel there to Andrew Edmondson. So,
pretty glad to get a flat tyre right there, I think.
Certainly gave this commentator a break. So the voice is barely holding on. 57 seconds left, 54 all. George Huck, Steve Rebillion and myself, John O'Farr in commentary. We hope you're enjoying the action. Here come the Gladiators. The chase for three begins right now. The ball across to Edmondson. He tries to get the ball away. Does brilliantly to Riley Batt. 51 seconds on the game clock. Batt needs to get the ball away. Trapped by Japan on the halfway line. Call made. Ball goes out of bounds.
Turnover.
Unbelievable stuff. So now New South Wales, they have to try and stop this Japanese attack. Twists and turns. Oh.
Maximum pressure with Riley needs to be on the court though.
So the ball now to Japan. Ike fires the ball across to Ike. Here go Japan, 54 all inside the final 30 seconds. They're going to slow this clock down now. Ike fires the ball across to Ike. 30 seconds on the game clock, 23 seconds on the shot clock. Daisuke Ike inside the quarter line. He can't wait too long. It's 54 all. They've got a chance now to win this, Japan. Or will they go to extra time? Down the sideline, timeout called, 15 seconds.
Good on him.
15 seconds.
We came so close. So here we go. Daisuke Ike for the line. Defensive is needed here. Can Japan win it? So the play goes across. George, can you take us through what's happening here? The New South Wales have one last throw at the dice.
Yeah, it was paid as an illegal player, so you try to get the penalty goal and get the game going again, so you've got a chance to score. But if the player's not intending to score or not facing over the line, they'll sometimes call it a legal player, so they get another chance at going for goal.
So 54 apiece. Jeez. We came so close, and yet Rick Astley finds a start. Oh dear. Anyway, let's get back to this action. 54 apiece.
What a phenomenal game for an Australian Championship.
I really thought we were safe from it on day 3, but obviously not. So now Ike has a chance for Japan. Cometh the moment, cometh the champion. Ball goes across court. Ball goes loose. 3 seconds left. Oh!
Overtime.
Here we go, New South Wales, what have they got? 3 seconds left, cometh the moment, cometh the time. Here we go, Bartlett gives the ball to Riley back. Back controls it, fires the pass, can't get it. Japan with the ball, time over. Ladies and gentlemen, and especially Daryl Wingard, we are going to overtime. 54 all. We have seen a thriller here at the Netball Central.
This game deserved it.
So here we go, the first period of overtime. 3 minutes on the clock. As George Huck said, the game deserved it. Well, we've got it. So now, a thriller taking place. Riley Batt and Ike in the middle for Japan and New South Wales. Away we go. Overtime now begins right now. Ike now with the ball, gives it across now to Daisuke Ike. And Ike wastes no time, slows up the clock a little.
And unfortunately, New South have to start one player down because he went into the sin bin at the end of the game, so he has to serve out his penalty.
So the ball now to Ike. Daisuke Ike goes for the line and gets the points. So 55-54. First lead change for a little while. New South Wales now with the ball. He goes across from Bartlett to Edmo. Edmo on the charge. The Gladiator fans behind him. Edmo needs to control it to the quarter line. Does it brilliantly. Has Riley Batt on his left-hand side. Daniel Holt there. Gives the ball across to Riley Batt. Batt just inside the quarter line. Gets around 1. Gets around 2. Gets the goal. 55 all. 2:18 left. Ball goes across now to Ike for Japan. Massive pressure here for both sides. Gold on the line at the Fierce 4 Rugby Championships. Ike across to Ike. And there's a spill with Riley Batt just in front of the broadcast position. George, it's getting really tense now.
Yeah, he's just trying to put everything he can into trying to get something out of it and get that 1 point ascendancy so you can kind of break that deadlock.
Yeah. Riley, as expected, has played the whole game. I mean, the shoulders have got to be burning right now, don't they?
Yeah, you worry about that later, but his ability to be a machine is just, yeah, phenomenal.
So now Edmondson with the ball, gives it across to Riley Batt. He's on the chase, he's on the charge. Batt inside the key, tried to get the pass away. Now Riley Batt just outside that attacking key, needs to go. Goal there. Is that a goal, George?
No, mate, we get an illegal player and it'll be a turnover.
Okay, so the turnover.
New South Wales player pushed across the goal line.
That's right, he went through the dead zone and then it's a turnover. So he doesn't go to the sin bin, but you lose possession of the ball, which is king at this stage of the game.
So Ike now with the ball, gives it across to Ike. Ike now inside the attacking quarter. New South Wales, they need to lift and they'll soak up some more time. So 90 seconds left. This is the first period of overtime and it's Japan by 2, 57-55. Bartlett gives the ball across to Edmondson. Edmondson now tries to work his way through. Good pass to Riley Batt. Batt now over the quarter line. Here come the Gladiators. Fires the pass to open court. Edmondson does well. Gets the ball, gets the goal. 57-56, margin 1 with just over a minute to play. Tomoki Amai now with the ball for Japan. Here we go to Ike. Ike fires the pass to Ike. Ike now on the charge for Japan. Fires long and strong and gets the ball to Ike, and Ike will roll through for a goal. So the margin now back to 2, 58-56. So 107 left. Referee Lloyd White gives the ball across to Simon Bartlett. Bartlett across now to Batt. Batt trying hard to get out of that defensive quarter. Now he gets to that quarter line. Goes over the halfway line. Riley Batt, brilliant stuff from Edmo to try and stop it. Great cover defence there from Simon Bartlett. And the goal is there to Riley Batt and the goal is scored. We're down to a point, under a minute to go in this first period of overtime. This is the gold medal match at the Fierce 4 Rugby Championships. Daisuke Ike into space. Riley Batt trying to stop him. Does him brilliantly. Stops him in his track. Now he goes to the quarter line. Here comes the defence and attack for both teams. Daisuke Ike, 40 seconds on the clock. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Daisuke Ike needs to get the pass away. Does. Ike now, outside that quarter. Back to Ike. Ike now, just outside the quarter line. Goes forward for the line. Big chance here for Japan. They try to go through, soaking up as much time. Ball back to Ike, almost in the hands of Andrew Edmondson. So now the ball comes across to Japan. Timeout call, 15 seconds left. 1 point the margin. Timeout. So
give New South a shot at it again. I wouldn't have tried to inbound the ball again, but oh well. Yeah, I suppose you've got to learn from the first time, and that's what you do.
So Japan fire the ball. Ike gives the ball across. Daisuke Ike now inside that quarter line. Shot clock counting down. 8 seconds, goes through and gets the goal. So 59-57. 5 seconds left. One last chance for the Gladiators. Timeout call. 4 seconds left. So this game has gone to overtime. 59-57 with 4 seconds left. So Andrew Edmondson, the man with the chance for New South Wales, now on the sideline. Here we go. Clock will count down when he moves the ball, gives the ball across to Riley Batt. Batt goes hard at the line. 2 seconds left. Game ain't over yet. 59-58, 1 point the margin. So now 2 seconds. This is crucial for Japan. They can't make an error here because you know New South Wales will jump on it and try and create double overtime. 2.4 seconds left. This is the 5th period. That's overtime. Clock's counting down. Ladies and gentlemen, that is full time. It has been the gold medal match. A big round of applause for both the Japanese team and the GIO New South Wales Gladiators. The final result, Japan win it in an absolute thriller, 59-58. The gold goes to Japan. Silver goes to the GIO New South Wales Gladiators. But what an absolute cracker of a final here at Netball Central at Sydney Olympic Park.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few minutes we'll be having the presentation. I would encourage you to stay and applaud the players as we give out some very important awards, including Most Valuable Player, the recognition of the National League and these national championships. So do stay with us. Presentation just a few minutes away.